Woo! Apparently we are live, so let me just double check. Okay, we're back. What a nightmare. I just refreshed the wrong page like a doofus. So I just want to make sure it hasn't gone in as a listing and you can actually see the video, because I know there was a problem before. And it's kind of jumping for me. So if you have any connectivity problems at all today, please let me know. I am just going to open you full screen so I can see everybody's comments in the side if you're watching. Hi, welcome. Hi, Sandra. How are you? How's the baby? How's the oven? So I'm just going to stick that little ticker tape at the bottom. Hello. Hi, Mom. Welcome. I'm adding a little ticker at the bottom because I uploaded some collage sheets this week into the Facebook group. It'll be under the files section of the group, and you can download and print those for your collage work that we're going to be doing this evening. And that is great news, Sandra. Congratulations on having a little baby. Hey, Toshia, welcome. Thank you. Hello, Bonnie, I'm loving your enthusiasm. Welcome. It's lovely to have you, as with every week. My usual suspects showing up. I greatly appreciate you. Just before we go on, I want to introduce myself. Hey, from Tahoe. Ooh, now who's this? I can't remember who's in Tahoe. Oh, Stacey, that's you. Hello. Yes, so I just want to say hi. I am Claire and I am an art therapist, and that is what our little group sessions are about on a Friday evening. If you are new to the Facebook group or the channel, welcome to this little safe space for us spoonies to hang out. And okay, sorry, just reading the comments there. I wish I was wearing my glasses. I have one regret today, it seems. I left them upstairs. So, oh yes, Bonnie usually has a hard time finding the live. Yeah, that can happen. It has been because of a specific Facebook setting. So I would always have to go in and like deactivate the setting before the live video would show up. But of course, that would just be problems for you because you've no idea where it is. It just wouldn't show as a video. It was showing like something you could buy as a listing. So yeah, it was very strange. And oh, there we go. There's a message for you, Stacey. Oh my goodness. Cross-platform communication administration. What happened there? So I just want to outline again why we do art therapy on a Friday. It is a series of general sessions that we are now theming to the seasons. And art therapy is just incredibly effective for your mental health, especially if you are a creative soul to begin with. We don't always know that we would be able to channel our emotions and work on specific things that are going on with us and in our lives through art and through things that we make, but it is possible. However, these sessions, they're generalized so that you can de-stress. It will lower your heart rate, it will lower your blood pressure, it will get your brain into a specific mode where it is easily able to process information and download events and all the conversations that you had, just processing away like a computer while you are doing focused work with your hands. And it is incredibly impactful for your mental health, which is why I love having you here every single week. So welcome. As I said at the beginning, there are downloads inside the group this week. I created collage sheets. I just needed one of my Halloween boys, but I have cut out pretty much all of my flowers. So what I'm going to be doing is creating a background of flowers in the little autumn journal that we created. I'm going to show you through this. Do a little walkthrough before we do this collage project in the back. So I plan to have background of flowers, then a skull on top, and then potentially something across here. Maybe haven't decided, but we'll figure it out. We can do it. So how many of you have made your autumn journals? I'm just gonna walk you through. I have had so much fun. I was challenging myself to try and fill as much as I possibly could before this weekend, and it meant taking extra creative time for myself, which was exactly what I needed. So if you'll remember last week, I was doing a little bit of calligraphy in here. Well, when I was doing the gold dots on the lettering, there was just the biggest splodge and it was just ruined. So I painted over it and just added gold dots over gesso. Thought it looked beautiful, so I left it. That brings the big spray splotch that I created with the where are they? Oh no, that's not it. I think they are American Crafts, like glimmer mists. Oh no, Heidi Swap, excuse me. And then I did journaling and black pen over the top, and this just torn out of a magazine. This came from a stock photo website, I think. I had painted the background and added these little ephemera stickers that I had. Oh, I meant to get the source of this quote. I shared the link during the week, just about beautiful poems and sayings that you could add to your autumnal journal. I really liked this paint, and also this is my monster smudge. We don't hear a lot about her because she's not the friendliest. She's a bitch, really, excuse me, but she is. You saw me doing this layout last week. I ended up adding this little paper clip. It's a little stitched lad with tartan fabric and a beautiful burgundy shade, so I thought it was perfect for this layout. And I used some Crayola super tips just to do a whole lot of doodling there. And these are the colors that I chose, just all kind of autumnal colors. And there was a beautiful shade of coral that worked really well alongside the orange, and then I just added in a lighter pink. Got a to-do list going on there for autumn specifically, and you saw me add this in last week. I just added an ephemera sticker over the top that says, "These are the happiest of days. Cozy living room, yes please." I've added gesso to this, but I have no plans, and now we are skipping to the back sheet. Actually no, the penultimate back sheet. I have used the Uniposca marker just to add a kind of light coating of white paint over the top. Hey Susan, welcome. Poor kitty. Honestly, Bonnie, my dad was telling me the other night, oh, she's mellowed with age. She's so much nicer now. And then the next minute I heard some swearing and shouting, and she just scratched the arm off him. So she's the worst. So I've decided to go, excuse me, go for Halloween layouts on the back pages because I plan on doing a lot more autumnal ones in this part of the journal. Instead of doing it chronologically, I want to do it thematically. So Halloween towards the back, and we're just doing Halloween then this weekend and next weekend, and we're starting to go into late Halloween, early winter. So tonight we shall be creating a background. Now I would like to know which of the clip art you have chosen to use. I really loved this because I thought it would look fantastic over a background of butterflies, of pictures of butterflies or paintings of butterflies. Speaking of which, that painting that I asked about inside the group, I saw purple was there twice, so I painted the background purple. I don't know if I'm finished. Actually, no, I know I'm not finished. I've got a lot. Nope, this way. I have a lot more color to add, a lot more paint, but thank you for your input, everybody. And I added in some text, and the reason I added the flipped version was if you wanted to do the old image transfer technique that you learned in school using a pencil, going over the top and then putting it face down onto your journal page and then scratching over. In the jar, because you could have yourself a little jar of eyeballs. I really love these little the animals with the skeletons. I tried to include 1 or 2 on every page. I think I've got 1 or 2 on every page there. And indeed I have cut out the majority of the flowers, but I greatly overestimated the size of my layout, so it might only be a few flowers that I needed to cut out. But as you all know, as crafters, some of the most enjoyable hours spent can be done just cutting stuff out of magazines. Again, it's just working focused with your hands and you're inspired, so it feels good. So yeah, I totally get it. But I love the fact that I will now have an envelope where they're already cut out and I don't have to spend hours doing it when I couldn't be bothered, you know. So I was trying to keep the color scheme for this week like a burgundy and yeah, like burgundy shades, peachy and orange shades where I've added here. I'm glad you like the eyeball bar. Eyeball jar. Is that what you're going to use, Bonnie? I even cut out the lupins. Do you know, the detail on that? I went real hard cutting those out. So I really want to make sure I get this orchid out because it's beautiful. And I've added, or I've brought a couple of large pictures of moths, but I was also considering doing like a little butterfly crown across the front of the skull, and they're a good size. Haven't decided on that. We'll see. And as you know, me with glue, I will be sticking my fingers to my own fingers, to the desk, to the journal, to my face, every time. Never fail to do it. So who is going to be collaging along? Are you going to be painting over the top of your Halloween kind of sketch? I kept them black and white so you could do whatever you wanted. Like you could use coloring pencils, you could print on watercolor paper and then use watercolor pencils like Toshia has, and now you know how to use them thanks to that video that we did. I'm just going to move the little stand I had, excuse me, and show you the desk and really hope that it stays where it should. Oh, that's not staying where it should. My goodness, what about down here? Okay. Just, I don't know if a bowl of washi tape, also, how beautiful is that bowl just to have on your desk? Don't know if a bowl of washi tape is going to help, but we'll see. Now, if any of you have suggestions for colours or... Well, that's good, Stacey. I don't mind. You can make whenever, Trevor. If you see or have any colour suggestions or tweaks that I should make, I am all ears. Thank you very much. All of your help would be much appreciated. I quite like the pink and also the size, because remember the skull is going to be right in the middle. And you could also rip these things up if you wanted to and do a collage the way we did with our pumpkin a couple of weeks ago, where we tore up small paper strips. Bonnie, oh, kudos to your pumpkin. It was amazing. Love that fabric. So take that out and maybe put this pink in. Well, then I don't know if I would want the red at the top. Oh, we'll see. How does that look? No, I keep, maybe I need a smaller skull. Okay, that might be too big. Oh, it looks like one of those Edwardian ruffles. I don't know if you can see. Hang on. I quite like that. It's quite comical to me, so I may keep it. Oh no! You could definitely paint it as some sort of a scary clown also, if you wanted to, but that's not of interest to me. I'd like to be able to sleep the next couple of weeks. Thanks very much. I'm also not afraid of overlapping the flowers and making them go out of the page. I trimmed this on purpose. I took the title off it because I really wanted the paint and the sheet music to be visible on the edges, because I knew that this was going to take up most of the space. Hey Becca, welcome. How's Falco? And every time I say your dog's name, I just want to sing the never-ending story. But I don't want to do it on camera. So what's that one? That's a peony. Move that there. I think I need one there. Orchid, really? We'll see. Oh, better. Better. Yeah, the flowers should have definitely been smaller. I don't have any smaller orange ones. So let's try some blue. Forget-me-nots. Better. I find that it's this part that takes the longest. Of course, the flowers can overlap. Claire, you dope. This is quite large as well. Oh, I like that. Nope, already read that. What about this upside down? Cosmos. Yep, better. Okay, so smaller flowers were better. So now I'm trying to decide whether I want to put that on that side. I mean, just let it overlap and then fold it over as if it's just supposed to be part of it anyway. I could use it as a double page spread, although that would be quite unusual, just because of the different types of paper, but there are no rules, really, just guidelines to follow and what you think looks good, which is important. I'm not even sure I would want it on this page because I like the tone and everything of the vintage sheet music. And I prefer the flowers spread out a little bit. So help me, I can't decide. Ooh, gold star for Bonnie. I think spread across works for me. Although, if I'm going to do that, I could technically do it this way and make it like a fully like a massive collage that then folds over in places. Oh, parts. And where are we? This way. It looks so beautiful, and it's like, oh, it's skull. Oh, I like that now. Yeah, okay, we're going to do it in the middle. Forget what I said earlier. Forget everything I said. So I may even add more flowers. That is brilliant, Bonnie, because, yeah, I don't really want to be completely covered in glue. Does that work? I don't know if that works. Needs to be a bit tighter there. Oh. So to me, I think that there should be maybe some journaling and words in the background. I think I'm going to do that technique that we have done a bajillion times of just scribbling ideas and journaling only in like the kind of a legible style, and I'm going to try and use this because no, that's not thick enough, because there are layers in this side of the journal, so let's use these messy drawers. That works. Is it too thick? Help. That'll work. So, oh, what am I going to say? Who knows? You could do song lyrics. Hang on, I have to write, so I can't speak right now. So Halloween has always been one of my favorite times of year, celebrating Celtic festival of Samhain, Where the veil between the spirit world and the living would lift on Halloween night. Now you could write that again and again and again. You don't have to have it looking too scribbly. You don't have to look, there are no rules. I said this many times, just making it scribbly. So or you could just write random words that come into your head. In fact, I'm going to write that. Oh, farts. I'm going under the thread, okay. And over, and also over and under, sure. Now I'm kind of just scribbling on loops and P's and curls. If you want to add a little bit of breadth in between, you can always go for hitches or H's and make the loop a lot fatter. So it adds just a little bit of width instead of just having up and down scribbles, up and down scribbles. So H's and S's are good as well. So even Halloweeny kind of words. Spiders, yeah, just go for everything. Ghosts and ghouls. Tell me this, all of you, what is your favorite thing about Halloween? I used to love Halloween, and I used to always want to like recreate some of the props that they had on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like spell books and stuff. I wanted to be able to make those. So I've always been a crafter at heart. In fact, I'm going to write that. I remember wanting to be able to make the spell book with the eye in the front. Yeah, me too. Everything. Ooh, has anybody watched the newer version of Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Or just Sabrina, I think it is. Yeah, it's great. Although it's much darker, obviously. Right, scribbles, done. the new version is very good. Dark, but good. So I really want to make it as easy as possible to still be able to fold my journal. I'm definitely going to need the use of binder clips, excuse me, just to make sure the spine can stay folded. But we'll do that after we glue everything and fold it over. Now, that glue is not going to work. Let's try this one. Kind of wish I'd done the red one first, but sure. Such is life. We'll figure it out. Put too much glue kind of in the center of that one, which is why I'm making this one the foldy over one. Yeah. I just don't want a wee tunnel to form just where the string is, the binding string. So just making sure that I've got my layout correct. Where'd he go? I could have had a couple more in there. Don't want that too low because I want the green to be covered on this one. That's going to act as a wee Edwardian ruffle. In fact, I'm going to glue that now, just the way I want it to be. Covering the green. Oops. There, he's looking lovely. So pretty. So let's try. These were the ones with all the little cut-out bits that were guaranteed to get my fingertips all covered in glue. For definite. Oh, I could do more flowers underneath, couldn't I? And so, yes, I could. Of course I could. Let me see a different colour, maybe. And oh. Purple. And don't really want any gaps, so I'm just making sure there are a few gaps in these pieces. I want to make sure that I stamp those out. Oh, what if we double ruffled it? Can it even happen? We could double ruffle it. How does that look? I think I need something here and here, don't I? What about a moth or two? Moth and a butterfly. Oh no, I'm not doing these 3D. Don't know why I did it like that. I think that's too big. Maybe not the double. What about this? Oh, that could work. 1, 2. 2 down there and one massive one up here. Not this one. Oh, I'm crippled with indecision. Oh no. I've done this before, changed my mind. Yeah. You might be right there, Bonnie. Bonnie says she feels like that she might be cheating with hers, doing it on sticker paper. Also, Bonnie, it doesn't have to be easy or difficult. In fact, the easier it is, the better it is. So it's a good wee workaround that you find there. And those would be enjoyable to cut out as well. And if you have a crick-up machine, even better. Doing 2 pinks. Oh no. I'll be fine. Why would you let me? Coming together. I was using the secret writing. I didn't really have much to write, but yeah, I decided that it would be good to use it. So there are just a few gaps that I am going to fill in by adding some of these bigger flowers to the very back of the layout, like on top of the current flowers, just to fill in any gaps where you may be able to see the scribble writing on top of or below the skull. So let's just make sure these gaps are filled. And here, oh, that animal is a beautiful animal. Oh, that would have been a good one too. Let me just see. Is that a bird of paradise, that one? Any keen gardeners, can you tell me? I'm usually pretty good with my flowers. Or my flowers, if you're from this part of the world. And that does make a rather nice. Ooh. Okay. The only problem is that one's done on photo paper and it's a bit thicker. What if I just do that peach one in the center? Covers everything. Perfect. And I'll be able to put the blue from those little forget-me-nots underneath, or over the top. This will go underneath. And again, making sure a bubble doesn't appear in the crease and that our layers are down. And a little bit of glue, et voila. Gaps filled. Ratios look right. The great thing about using things like glue sticks, like those kinds of glue sticks, not glue gun ones, is that you can usually get away with repositioning your pieces a few times. See how easy it is with sticker paper? Bonnie, you can let us know. And because, just by the way, I'll show you this in a second, but because I have done these layouts at different times, so last Friday I put this in before I did this page, I'm making sure to add a date to each layout that I do, so I advise you do the same. And I am going to end up closing this just to make sure the crease looks okay. Oh, this happens every time. Please excuse me while we reposition for a chat. Here we are. I'll just move back a wee bit. Okay, here we go. Collage. I think, oh, needs another flower down here. Needs to be wider. I could probably doodle one in, and I could probably doodle over the top of quite a few of these, the way we did with our finger painting. Of course, I forgot about what I wanted to do with the butterflies. See, the butterflies that I added in the PDF were too big, but I have a little sticker sheet of moths here that I got from ms.paperlover. Nope, mspaperlover.com. So MS. But I was thinking of doing a little something. I don't know what to do to make them look a bit more feminine. Oh, I could stick a loop in out of there, couldn't I? Oh, I'm so smart. Okay, where's that? So I do have stickers here. We'll see how they work out. Yeah, no, crown stickers isn't going to work. They're the wrong size. So what to put on the head? A butterfly, another flower. Put a butterfly, on a flower. That works. And I've got a couple of smaller moths that I can add. Maybe add a slightly bigger one down here just to fill in those gaps. Or even, yeah, I think here would be good. Or I've got an even larger one. I'll take your suggestions. Well, I think that'd be good in the corner away from the flowers. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was part of the loop in there, but it's the wing. Blue. Blue what? A blue butterfly. Oh, I like that. It looks like some sort of a weird fascinator, that moss. Some kind of a weird fascinator. What if I put that there? Does that even work? We've got a black butterfly here. Yes. Oh, I need to cutting out those wee doily boppers nightmare, so I have to just add in the lines where these moths and butterflies would have those doily boppers. Just one or two. Oh, I hit myself up the eye. I really like it. It's a great Halloween piece, so I'm just going to add my date down here at the bottom, which is 22nd of October. 21. That's another layout down in the books. Well done, gang, for sticking with me this long. I really cannot wait. I know how much you love to collage, so I can't wait to see what you come up with inside the group. I've been loving this wee journal, so we will be making these kinds of journals quite regularly, I would say. Maybe not this specific type of binding, but I mean journals that we can keep our then ongoing art projects in if you want. Oh, it would. I agree, Becca. It does look good. I agree. Thank you so much. And I want to thank everybody again for their input on my butterfly, my round butterfly. I really like the way the colours are coming on. Just have a bit more work to do with it. It's something I started a couple of years ago, and then it was found when I was moving house, and I thought, oh, I should probably keep painting that or something. So I've had, yeah, lots of quality time painting this week, and it's been great. And I just want to thank everybody for joining me today. A Halloween collage layout is Becca, of course, it is the perfect excuse to buy a new printer. High quality downloads that you can get in the files section of the Facebook group. So I just want to thank you for joining me this week, and I will see you next week for our last Halloween layout inside the group. And look out for those notifications and any potential files to accompany it during the week. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to be creating resources for it, but I am looking forward to just the whole process. And I will see you next Friday and see you inside the group. Thank you. Bye.